Yes, you read it correctly. I went to Dubai. I hopped on a plane, flew across country, and had an amazing time. My friends have been asking how my trip went, so here's the information. This is what I packed, every single thing I had in my suitcase. I just wanted to share a little bit of my trip. This is me going to the airport the first day. However, my trip was canceled and I went back home. So here's us going back the second day. You see that face on my husband. I get to the airport, we get on the flight, I'm going up the escalator. There were so many escalators in the airport. And then I went to this thing right here. I saw it coming up the escalator and it was just creepy. It was a computer lady talking. But I finally made it to Dubai. I get there and these are the beautiful lights that I saw going through the city at night. I think I was in the taxi around 12:45, 1 a.m. And we were about 30 minutes away from the airport. However, God was strategic, and with me missing my flight, I was able to get there at the same time one of the other ladies got there that was staying in the house with me. And we were able to ride in the taxi together. And so we were riding through the town, just getting into Dubai. We were so excited, and of course tired, because after a 13 hour flight, it was a very, very long day. And so it was just amazing to ride through the city with all the lights. Dubai is known for its technology. And so just to see everything lit up, it was just so elegant, so exciting. And so of course, by the time I got to the house, I was not sleepy at all. But it was a little bit of a ride, like I said, and the taxi driver was very knowledgeable, very friendly, which was a blessing. And so he took us straight to the house. We got there, and when I got to the house, I discovered I was missing something very important, which was my passport. But I'll talk about that a little bit later in my live. So here's we're still traveling, and I was trying to get everything, so I whipped out my phone and just started recording when I saw all the lights. It was beautiful. And I saw that purple building up there. I never went back to look it up to see what it was, but like I said, there were some really, really tall buildings, and I think that is just one of the specialties of Dubai. They're known for their tall architect. And so the shapes of the buildings, the lights, the technology was amazing. Not anything that I've seen before. And so we finally arrived at our penthouse, and this is where we stayed. We had a wonderful view overlooking the beach and the Ferris wheel, and it was truly amazing. The owner had put a pergola over the pool so that it wasn't so hot, but it was beautiful. I had a wonderful time there. And right here overlooking the Persian Gulf where I was baptized. I'll talk about that later. But yes, this is exactly the way it looked. These pictures are not fake. They're not doctored up. It was beautiful. And to share this space with 12 other ladies was amazing. We went down to the beach, I believe the first or second day that we were there. And here I am on the beach in my little bikini. First time ever wearing a bikini out in public, y'all. God had me all the way out here showing off, okay? And so my luggage had gotten lost, and I didn't have anything. So one of the other young ladies gave me this bathing suit, and when I saw it, I was just like, I'm not about to put that on. I ain't never, worn no bikini. I don't have the body shape for it. But you know what? I put it on. I felt so cute, and I went out to the beach and enjoyed myself. This is the journal that I took with me, which I thought was so strategic. But I'll get into that later again. This is some of the artwork that was there. At the bottom of the penthouse that we were staying, and this gelato place called I believe it was Cone Street. It was amazing. We literally ate gelato every single night. Me and some of the ladies, we could just walk right downstairs, grab our gelato. He knew us by face. He made us special orders because he knew we were coming, and it was delicious. So by the next maybe second or third day, this was how I was looking. I was so tired because I kept staying up all night. And then we went into a safari in the desert. So we stopped, got our headscarves, where you see me wearing here. I'm in the little jewels, excuse me, which of course let everybody know that we were tourists. But guys, pay attention to this. This was us out on the safari, and I'm gonna let the sound go so that you can hear how excited we were, how terrifying it was, and just the trip. Just take a listen.
I'm recording.
6814126.
Shall we all sit up here? Oh my God. Y'all think this is funny?
Oh my God. Listen. And so guys, when I tell you it was so fun but scary at the same time, oh my goodness, I enjoyed myself. I'm so glad they had extra bars inside the vehicle to hold on to. But this was us out in the desert. We took pictures. We went on the sand dunes, and then later on we went to this little place that they had set up for us where we were able to ride camels. Now this camel, he was a little tired. It was the end of the work day, so but I knew that when I came to Dubai I was going to see a camel. I didn't know if I was going to be able to ride one, but here I am riding in royalty on this camel, y'all. I felt so elegant up there. It was so high I could see, out to the people in the crowd or whatever. It was amazing. And so once we came down off of the camels, took pictures, we went inside and we ate some of the traditional local food that was prepared for us. They called it barbecue, but it was like some shawarma and grilled chicken, some spicy noodles. I think there was some tabbouleh. It was very, very good. But here, as you can see my face, I was so excited on this camel. This retreat was everything for me. But yeah, we were getting down off the camels. We went inside, and this is the food that we were eating. It was very delicious, not quite spicy at all. And then here was the fire show. I'll let you guys listen into that. It was amazing. So with the fire shows, they were several different guys that came up and did the presentations. There was also belly dancing. She was very good. She called people up from the crowd. One of the ladies from our retreat was up and dancing. It was wonderful. So that was the end of that night. We were very tired when we went home. So then the next night, we just kind of explored around the city close to where we were staying. And these were a couple of things that we ran into. Here's I am doing one of the things that I love to do, which is sing. This is just some of the beautiful artwork that was on the side of the building. So the next day was a day full of prayer, deliverance, self-reflection, and the Holy Spirit led Destiny, our leader, to do baptisms on that day. We were all tired after worshiping by the water and being baptized, so we decided to stay in. We ate Buffalo Wild Wings, played Phase 10, and I won. They weren't too happy about that, but I was the crowning winner. This day here, we went onto the yacht, Jasmine, and we had wonderful guides. They were very accommodating, very kind to us. And here we are getting on the boat, and I will just let this play. You guys can watch here just how things went. This is one of the ladies that was very dear to me. She encouraged me throughout this entire trip. So it was wonderful. And here are some of the other ladies. And here we were just having a little fun, leaving the dock, just getting out onto the water. Let me just pause and say that this was the highlight of my trip, to be out in the middle of the water, the Persian Gulf, to see the Atlantis just out on the boat, and the worship was so freeing. Be where you are. I wanna be where you are. Gotta be where you are. Come on, raise it before him, say, wanna be where you are. Praise and worship in the midst of this trip was far beyond anything that I've ever experienced on my own. And just to be free, as you can see here, I was living my best life, y'all. It was hot out there, but it was amazing to see how God moved, how he touched each and every one of the ladies here. It was just everything that I could ask for. And this here was my favorite part. A final picture of us here leaving the yacht. I was tired, y'all. I came, I sailed, I swam, I praised, I sang, had so much fun, and now I'm out. So pictured here is the last night where we had our yellow dress dinner. We took our pictures. All the ladies looked beautiful. This is everyone that came to the retreat. And then this was it. We said our goodbyes to a few of the ladies the same night. We then went to the Dubai Mall the next day. We also went to the Burj Khalifa, which you can see pictured here. That is the tallest building in the world, and it was beautiful from the front entrance all the way in. This here is a replica of it, and the technology was amazing. Listen in.
Amanda, you want to go now? My bad. I was caught up in my... Oh.
I'm recording. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, that is so pretty. So once there, we went up in the elevator. We saw these beautiful wings, so we all decided to take turns taking pictures. And I truly felt blessed to be able to be in a space like this, overlooking the city on the 125th floor. It was amazing, you guys. Just amazing. Here in the mall where we came back down, there was this little cafe with this teacup chandelier, beautiful. And this was the aquarium in the mall, which I would do a separate video with all the animals. This was just one of the walls in the mall. I love black and white, so I had to take a picture here. So here, before we got to Dubai, one of the ladies researched and found these beautiful pair of wings that we wanted to take pictures in front of. And so along the way to find these wings, we came across a walk of fame. I saw a couple of names that I recognized, and then just took pictures of some of the architect that was around, the nightlife. The city literally stays awake every night until about 2 a.m. So we were up and about and out and walking around and enjoying the city on our last night together in Dubai. Now, getting to the airport and finding my luggage and passport was the cherry on top of this wonderful vacation. Hey, my name is Tananda. I am giving a review of the PFP 2022 retreat in Dubai. I'm about to depart from this place for the last time, but I had an amazing time. I came here and God just showed me how wonderful and amazing He is and how He keeps His promises. With the view from where we were staying, the ambiance of the atmosphere, meeting our sisters, for some of them for the very first time in person. Very easy to get distracted by all of those things. However, with destiny and the leading of the Holy Spirit, we were able to stay on track and do what was most important, and the reason why we came here, which was to get what God had for us to take back to our families, to propel us into our destiny. And so I would say that this trip was everything that I needed, everything that I did not know I needed. And I can truly say that the reflection that I now see in the mirror is not who I saw before I got here. Here in this space, I was able to see myself for who I truly am. Allow God to take those things, especially the things that were not of Him or the things that I did not like, and just allow Him to get rid of them, honestly. And I'm definitely going home with less baggage And even with me coming here, losing my luggage, losing my passport, not even sure how I was going to get back home, God proved himself just by having me wait on him for things to work out the way that he wanted them to work out. I am excited to see what he has for me before leaving the city of Dubai. And I can't forget to mention the excursions we did outside of the home, riding the camels, riding on the yacht, swimming in the Persian Gulf, the wonderful food, the belly dancing, the fire shows. Everything was wonderfully planned. If God says I can do it again next year, I will be there.